And just to give everybody a bit of a background, right? For the Nxled Chameleons, they have not won a single game here in our All-Filipino Conference. Interestingly enough, Neil, the last game that they won was against Galeries in the reinforced. And on the other hand here, for the Highrisers, they're coming into this match with a 3-game losing skid, hoping to regain their momentum. For Nxled, Coronel. Smart attack, read well by Nxled. Here comes Laure. Julia to Ronquillo. Nothing yet for Galeries. Babalik kay Laure. Different approach. Gets it to go.
Points each. That was Laika Ebon, May Luna, and Lucille Almonte. And for the Galeries Tower Highrisers, 2 players scored in double digits in that 4-set loss against the Farm Fresh Foxies. Jimenez with 15 and Andrea done with 10.
Early lead here for the Chameleons, 3-0. Eroa bumps it to Ronquillo. Popped up. Babalik sa Galeries. Coronel goes to Balaton. Laura tries, nothing. And that's going to be Kiara Permendilla. Something that we need to see more often from this squad. And again to Laure, she has been that main option. Galeries has it. Julia to Jimenez. Good defense, good coverage from Nxled. Coronel to the other side. Great hustle from the Chameleons. We got a pretty early rally going on here in set number 1. Laure. And that's going to be another one for EJ Laure as we turn it over to Kyla Castillo. Go ahead, Kyla.
Pinasa na sa kanya. During these tough times with the Galeries Tower Highrisers, Julia makes it the point to always make an effort, put in the work.
Such an easy feat, even if it is just set number 1. Coronel serving, one of the better servers that we have for this team. And that's going to be another one here for Laika Ebon, point number 2.
Of Galeries Tower, and they're finding the right targets on the serve as well. Talagang iniiwas nila kay Eliza Eroa, because when you give that serve to Eliza Eroa, we know that she can just pass that ball well to Julia Coronel. There was no...
Balaton on deck to serve for the Highrisers. Maraganot. That's a good one. So Laika Ebon.
Pag nakita mo
That's
nang gumulong na lang yung bola dun sa tape.
Wala ka na magagawa, diba? And that's how you get back at it. EJ Laure.
But offense will work well if everybody is involved.
Correct. And she needs help in orchestrating the plays here for Galeries to get something going for this team.
And we all know that Grace Bombita is a powerful hitter.
That's right. Explosive player. And speaking of explosiveness, we got the Los Reyes as well to start as well in a new team. Coronel back set to Jimenez. Denied. Second straight point for Jacel de Los Reyes. And this block of the set is brought to you. You're going to have high standards for yourself as well. Could lead to overthinking. Ebon makes do. Galeries has it. They go to Maraganot. Picked up by Laure. Babalik kay Laika. Pure power from Laika Ebon. 4 points. Leading all the scorers here for her team at 4 points. Nobody there.
So binalik lang niya sa focus yung Nxled in that timeout.
Laure. Emnas back set to Pacres. Sent back. With 5 points leading or tying John Maraganot. Emnas to Bombita. Laure again.
Down the line.
Down the line for
Nxled
EJ.
Chameleons.
Serve for Galleries. Mnas will go to Bombita. Good cover. They go to Ebon. That's it
Ebon.
for our first set. It will go to the Nxled Chameleons. What a performance
Nxled Chameleons.
for this squad. Lots of
Number
confidence.
25-20.
Lots of firepower. Exactly what we wanted to see from this team. Led by, of course, none other game in particular.
You can just see better flow from Nxled, from receiving to setting. Everybody gets to contribute. Everybody is just focusing on their roles. EJ Laure has been the leader. She is leading by example by being the top scorer.
For her team with 7 points, Mnas. Botch play here for Galleries. Point will go to Nxled. Second straight point for EJ Laure.
Again, the Highrisers have to focus on their passing. That is the priority right now. If they want to yan, and eventually, sometimes it costs you the set pass. So Nxled has to be careful. Again, when you talk about hunger, I think isa sila sa mga teams na
Correct.
pinakagutom sa panalo because they do want to put a
Finally,
stop to
yes.
that losing skid. That's a 15
games.
losing skid.
And those who weren't able to catch it, their last win was actually against Galleries, Neil, and that was a 5-setter. Slowly starting to warm up here in our match. Maraganot to Ebon. Again, they need better passing. Talking about Galleries. Well, that's going to be Jason de los Reyes with the point as we turn it over again to Kyla Castillo. Go ahead, Kyla.
Again, hindi umaabot yung pasa sa setter. But now, they've made necessary adjustments. They're serving harder as well.
Much more aggressive Galleries we're seeing in the second. Again, communication, very important. We have Laure. Good cover from Galleries. Great hustle. We have Fermentilla from the back row. Gets her 4th point of the game. And this spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan. As Chaya Tienza prepares to serve for Nxled. Mnas goes to Grace Bombita. Laure. Nandoon si Jo.
Hits also from the Galeries Tower Highrisers. And by delivering a lot of strong hits, you actually put pressure on
Correct.
the defenders of the Chameleons.
It shows that you're ready. Right? You're ready to take them on. Great momentum stopper.
Pansin mo, Billy, kung sino ang nagko-control sa pasa, yun din yung nakaka-control sa opensa. And that has been very evident in this game.
And nasabi mo nga, yun yung advantage of Nxled in the first set was their defense, which is lacking right now. Thankfully, they have Jason de los Reyes.
Inconsistent on defense. And we mentioned that it was their weapon in set number 1. They were able to attack more because of their defense. But Chiara Fermentilla,
6-point advantage for Galleries. Here comes Fen Mnas, 20 serving 14. Jason de los Reyes with a runner. Nothing. They go to Demi Pacras waiting. She is blocked.
De los Reyes with a block.
great double block from Jason de los Reyes and EJ Laure. The double block to position themselves properly.
5-point lead. Beautiful play by Fen Mnas.
Open up talaga yung space for their wing spikers to go for these hits.
And that was one of the instructions of Coach Lerma a while ago in one of their timeouts. Pacres. Softer touch. Laika. Babalik sa Nxled. Good read from the Galeries Tower. Luna also on the court now, checking in for the first time for Nxled. Here comes EJ. Off the hands of Grace Bombita. They're hanging on here in the second.
Pero sa Galeries Tower, talagang pinapaikot
That's
ni
right.
Coach Lerma so that she can find the right mix of players.
Fermentelia with a kill.
For Nxled,
The sprays.
causing damage, but not quite enough. 23-17 on the scoreboard in favor of Galleries. Maraguinot, smart move.
The hole.
No cover for Nxled. She only has 2 points compared to the 15 she had against Farm Fresh. They go to Fermentilla. Kiara again.
Fermentelia through the wall.
So right now, it's about targeting those corner pockets. You try your best to avoid the defense of Alyssa Eroa.
She scores.
Again, the reception, service reception here for here in the second set.
Back at the service
They are at
zone.
set point.
Duma.
Mnas, they need a good one. The chance here. Ooh! Another one for
Gets the
Galeries
point.
Tower. Which was supposed to be a chance for
Galeries Tower
the Nxled Chameleons. Turned out to be that winning point for set number 2 for Galeries Tower. Care of Grace Bombita.
Fen Mnas as their main playmaker.
So not much action here for Julia Coronel in this match. You only saw her in the first set. Mnas will go to Baliton with a runner. She'll try again, second time. No cover. We're all tied up at 3. Maraguinot. A botched play here for Nxled. A great block on the other side for Nxled.
Galleries.
Another deadlock at 4. Maraguinot goes to Atienza. Miscommunication for Galleries. Chance for Nxled. Kiara.
Fermentelia through the wall.
Yara Fermentilla breaking the block.
So, as opposed to the past couple of sets, Neil, this time it's much, much closer. So, parang slow burn yung nangyayari sa atin in this game. Maraguinot. A runner from Atienza, blocked. They bump it to EJ. Intention was there for Grace Bombita. Updated, not just in
And she scores.
volleyball, but also in basketball. We love a well-rounded analyst, so you might see him soon.
Sets to the left pin because in this rotation of Galeries Tower, Fen Mnas is clearly the shortest of them all.
Right.
So, importante lang
They're
kay
gonna
EJ
utilize.
Laure to get the ball at the
Laure with the drop.
highest contact point.
Means you don't want them to pull away. 3-point lead. Chameleons, 7 excellent sets for Jaja Maraguinot. EJ Laure. Liza Eroa had that one. Luna. Nothing.
And that's well
Great
read by
anticipation
Laure.
there from EJ Laure.
Fen Mnas wanted to go for a drop ball.
Chocomucho, they're playing against them FEB 13 as well as the Petrogas Angels.
Mabibigat pa.
Mabigat ang
Yung
mga
kalaban.
So you know, that's right, Neil?
Yeah, malapit na yung qualifying round. After that qualifying round, 6 teams will already enter the quarterfinals and the remaining teams will head into our play-in tournament. Doon sa play-in tournament natin, 2 na lang yung papasok sa quarters to complete that 8-team cast. And pagdating sa quarterfinals, this is where the games matter the most. It is going to be a knockout match as we bring you the spike of the set, brought to you by Duncan.
She is on deck to serve. 3 excellent sets for her in this match. Maraguinot sets up Luna. Dug up by Eroa. Also not the best of sets from Julia Coronel, and she acknowledges that, says sorry.
Sa Galeries Tower, she always talks to the blockers
Right.
na iwan nyo sa akin itong angle na to. That's why yung ball path, klarong-klaro kung saan pupunta. And it makes it easier for her to collect these digs.
And for Julia also, Neil, she's a natural born leader, I believe, and really takes charge in every situation. We've seen that from her time and time again. However, it has been all systems go for the Nxled Chameleons. They are in the lead, 16 to 8. 16 to 8 is our score right now, with Nxled holding on to that lead. 8-point advantage. Here comes Luna. Right in the middle of Liza Eroa and Jo Maraguinot. They were
Not a natural opposite hitter for most of the time of her career. Outside hitter siya, but with a roster of Nxled, they had to make some adjustments.
and some conversions too. And interestingly enough, we have not seen Lucille Almonte. She's averaging 11.3 points per game here for Galleries. Here she comes, straight off the bench. And that will go with the Nxled. They're now at the 20. In a carry versus Chocomucho game.
It's a different shade of pink versus purple.
Very interesting match as well. That second one is. As we get back to this game, it will go to the Nxled.
Yung mga opportunities na hindi nangyari kanina.
Speaking of, we got Jai Atienza on the other side for Nxled. You can see the frustration on her face after that attack as well. Isa Jimenez straight to the hands of EJ Laure. They find Kiara waiting. Ronquillo
Into the ball.
gets her revenge. That is just her second point, Neil, of the game.
Yun yung quality na hinahanap din ni coach. Really about getting the point back.
At paano ka makakabawi? It's back with Galleries. Ronquillo again. Perez will set up Kiara.
Down the line. Perfect.
Very crucial set number 4 for Galleries. Ronquillo will serve. Perez to Esguerra off the bench.
With the draw.
Scores her first point
Nxled Chameleons.
and will win set number 3 for her team.
14.
Take a look at this.
First touch.
Referees, I believe. But play continues. This is it. Set number 4. Crucial one for both teams. It's a service ace. Good start. Strong start. Laure will serve. Bombita. And good to note we have, and it's been a very slow game, Neil, for Isa Jimenez. Just 3 points for her, as we are all tied up at 2. Speaking of,
Narinig ka niya.
excuse me, Batendaan on deck to serve. Great blocking from Galleries. Trying to chase it. Good intention from Jaja Maraguinot.
Si coach ang tipo na pag nagkamali ka, bibigyan ka niya ng opportunity na bumawi. For someone na very competitive like Kiara, she said that hearing the words, you don't have to score on your first try from Coach Ettore.
In communicating with their Chinese coach.
But I was gonna say, fluent in Italian also. Kasi
Ay,
Kiara
yun din.
also, Kiara also grew up in Italy. So for sure, they're able to converse in Italian. And she did mention that in one of the interviews that she had. As we get back to this game. You got Jai Atienza serving. Emnas goes to Marzan for a quick one.
And they had a chance to build on that lead, but with these minor details, pwede mong bigyan ng chance yung Nxled to get that counter run. Buti na lang, merong Grace Bombita to get that point back.
They regain the lead. J-Cell, nandoon si Liza Eroa. Bang. Bumps it to Kiara. Good cover from Liza Eroa. They go back to Kiara. She is blocked.
Patina with a block.
Maraganot finds Kiara again. And Liza Eroa has been excellent as always. Maraganot finds Kiara one more time.
Oh, that
This
was
time
a
gets it to go.
great set from Jaja Maraganot.
Back in for Marzan.
Team captain.
It's down to a 1-point advantage for Nxled as Fen Mnas goes to Baleton. Straight off the bench, nothing. EJ Laure popped up by Eroa. Jo. Jaja, back set to Luna Lumahan. Eroa doing the work here for Galeries Tower. Really credit her.
That's why she's one of the best liberos of the league.
Absolutely. 2-point lead, Galleries.
Atienza slides and scores.
And they only need 10 points to close this one out. It has been a tight fourth set.
That's right. And highest output also for EJ in a Nxled uniform. Make that 18 big points because why not, Neil?
Now is the time for Nxled to sprint to that 25-point mark. Again, you don't want to give any allowance to the Galeries Tower Highrisers to come back.
And remember, this is a team who has not won a single game here in this tournament. They have not won since December against Capital One. They cut it down to a 1-point advantage. Pinedas sets it to Laure and she is blocked.
Leeway para makabalik.
Maraganot back set to Luna Lumahan. Find some space. Lucky point for Nxled. Mnas looks to Isa. Bang. Bumps it to Luna Lumahan. Serving now for Galleries. It is 17, serving 19. Oh, that's a service ace. Their first win is on the line. Luna Lumahan sets up Permentilla. Straight to the hands of Mnas. Here comes Isa. Always count on Isa. It might have been, a pretty slow start. Pretty tight end game here for set number 4. We're having Maraganot back set to Luna Lumahan. Encarnacion finds Isa. Bump set, Kiara waiting. At this point, a true luxury here for the Chameleons, holding on to that lead. Baleton knew what she wanted to do. That is her getting her fair share of playing time in this match. Here we go, Baleton!
Wow. What a set from Fen Mnas. Sometimes you have to gamble.
You don't want to be Nxled's first win after that 15-game losing streak, but
EJ Laure. And si EJ Laure, alam niya na kung saan siya ta-target. She saw Rosel Baleton, the cross court. She went there and she scored that point.
and they need something good. Here comes EJ. Nothing yet. They go to Encarnacion. Big speed. Says not yet. And not on my watch. And she has been one of the spark plugs here for the Chameleons. Fen Mnas serving. Maraganot will go to Luna Lumahan. Not yet. Eroa bumps it to Isa Jimenez. Good cover from Jewel Encarnacion. She will give it a go. It's still playable. And a chance for the Chameleons. Luna Lumahan. And that is it.
It's the point.
That is it for the Nxled Chameleons, Neil. Laika Ebon, Jaja Maraganot, EJ Laure, Kiara Permentilla, and of course, Bang Pineda, Billy Capistrano with Neil Flores, Andrea Marsan, Isa Jimenez, Julia Coronel, Jewel Encarnacion, Franz Ronquillo, and their team captain, Liza Eroa.